Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm the Addiction Recovery Coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this with you. To leave an everlasting impact, I need to be crystal clear. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You try to push the lid in the coffin straight up forward, but you can't because the enormous weight of the dirt is preventing that from happening. Then you say, let me start banging on the coffin lid. Maybe I can unsettle the dirt a little, and maybe someone on top might notice and start digging their way down towards me. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know which way to turn. In reality, there are people standing at your grave mourning your death, but you don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually using and abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind when you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might take your life that was preciously given to you by our Lord Jesus away from not just yourself, but from your loved ones, your children, your mother, your father, your wife, your husband? Drugs and alcohol abuse will cause an overdose. 99% of the time, if you're a chronic abuser of drugs and alcohol, things will not go good for you at the end. With this, I leave you with one other thought. Don't be the person in the coffin that I just read about, laying in that coffin, alive still, gasping for the last breath, hoping that someone might help them now because it might be too late for that person. Instead, be the person that reaches out for help by calling me at 844-405-HELP and let me help you take your life back, my friend, before your life is gone. There are people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery. He and I both always tell our clients it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here reaching for help. The person on these index card didn't do that. Call Larry Geis. 516-458-2741. Larry Geis will help you take back your life. Also, you can find him at www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Folks, if this video that you're watching is a little blurry, it's not because the video quality. What it is, it's the fact that you need new glasses. And where else to go than to www.globaleyeglasses.com. Not only do they focus on saving you money, they focus on seeing your videos in better focus quality. They have over 1,200 frames. They have plastic frames, metal frames, full frames, half frames, and no frame at all, almost like invisible. All that's available at www.globaleyeglasses.com. Folks, I made a deal with Global Eyeglasses when they started advertising on my videos. I said to them, listen, with my 30 years of experience in the optometry business, when people watch my show and they purchase from you and they call me and they need my help, for me to assist them, I will make sure that I give them a code for free shipping. So, with that said, if you want to get new glasses, but you want a person with an optical background of 30 years to help you pick the right frame and the right lenses, give me a call at 631-599-0218, and I will help you, and then give you a code for free shipping. www.globaleyeglasses.com. Let them focus on saving you money. Today's topic, folks, 10 ways to improve your relationship instantly, like that. Well, that's what the article says. However, I don't think anything can be fixed instantly. However, with everything going on in our lives, the average couple, it's easy to forget about the small gestures that keep a relationship ticking daily. What most couples don't realize, though, is that it doesn't take much help to help your partner feel more valued each and every day. Stringing together these little things in an ongoing way to make a change in your relationship in minutes, you'll be on your way to building a stronger connection and lasting bond over time between you and yours. Number one is to turn off your smartphone. Folks, the smartphone and computers have taken over our lives. If you're glued to Facebook during dinner, then it's time to unplug. A study published in the Computers and Human Behavior looked at data from 1,160 married couples and found a negative correlation between heavy social media use and relationship happiness. When angry, some people may turn texting to avoid saying something at the dinner table or during quality time. It's a way of creating distance between the two. Number two is go to bed at the same time. Feel like you never have a free moment together? Hitting the sack at the same time will help. Bedtime might be the only opportunity you're alone together all day. Even if you're a night owl, you can always stay in bed until your partner drifts off. Then you can get up and sneak away. You should also make sure that you're both getting a healthy amount of shut-eye, between 6 to 8 hours of sleep, folks. Number 3 is brew a cup of coffee for your partner. Grand gestures aren't the only way to express your love. Something as simple as brewing your partner a cup of coffee in the morning helps improve your relationship, says Terry Orbach, Ph.D., a marriage researcher and author of 5 Simple Steps to Take Your Marriage from Good to the Next Level, Great. Orbach has studied 373 couples for more than 28 years through the University of Michigan Survey Research Center, and her research shows that frequent small acts of kindness are a predictor of happiness in a relationship. People may feel taken for granted at time after time, Orbach says. By doing these small tasks on a regular basis, you'll help your partner feel wanted, feel noticed. Number 4, bring up funny moment from your past, folks. Sometimes the best memories are the funny ones. In a motivation and emotional study, couples that have remembered laughing together, like the time a grocery store clerk did something funny in the checkout line, reported greater relationship satisfaction than those who remembered experiences that were positive but not necessarily when they laughed. Number 5, work up a sweat. It's no secret that getting buff helps out in the bedroom by boosting your endurance, strength, and flexibility. But a sweat session also has more immediate effects. Endorphins from exercise give you the adrenaline rush that boosts your arousal, Orbach says. Activities that get your heart rate up, like hiking, running, or biking, are guaranteed to have a positive effect on desire. Any kind of arousal rush can be transferred to your partner and add passion to your relationship. Number 6, dance before dinner time. Couples who frequently try new things together have higher quality relationships, according to research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. And we're not necessarily talking extreme activities like skydiving or traveling to an exotic corner of the world, though those work too. The activities simply show that to be new to you and can last for as little as 7 minutes. Researchers say, try that. Dinner time, in one moment, it's easy to try something new, like just a simple little dance. Turn on some catchy music while you're cooking and start dancing together. I believe this is number 8. No, this is number 7. Have sex in a different place. Getting busy often enough to satisfy you both is key. If you're feeling so about your bedroom romps, it might be time for a change. One idea, try having sex in a room or area you've never done it before in. New elements of play stimulate the dopamine system, says Saltz, who's a clinical psychologist. When you do something that causes you to release more dopamine, it's a positive reinforcer. Want to suggest a tryst in the kitchen? Don't worry about making it a drawn-out conversation, she says. It can simply be a one-liner that hints at your attention like, hey, the kids are gone. Let's cook it up in the kitchen. Number 8 is give your partner a hug. Non-sexual touching like hugging and hand-holding is just as important as sex itself, keeping your relationship healthy. Touching is probably the most definite way to let other people know that you are in a relationship. Touching is a way we calm ourselves down, says the clinical psychology Goldsmith. Every time you do it, you're sending a positive message to your significant other saying, hey, we are together, we love you, I love you. Number 9, ask a new question. As a couple, you probably spent most of your time chatting about work, your kids, your friends. When was the last time you stopped to ask something new about each other? Everyone changes in relationship progress, says Orbach. So it's likely your partner has different interests and passions from early years of your relationship. So ask your partner about everything and anything you wouldn't normally ask. Ask about movies, music, even what you do if you won the lottery. Simple questions like that. Last but not least is number 10. Say thank you. Think about the last time your partner did something to help you out or made you feel very special, and then say thank you for it. You get so comfortable with your partner, it's easy to expect them to meet your needs daily. Too often couples forget to express the simple thanks, whether one of you helps out the other with chores or surprises or just with a simple gift. And have you ever said thank you to your partner for simply being in your life? It's important to express gratitude for this, not just for what they're doing for you, but how they make you feel. These are the 10 ways to improve your relationship. Turn off your smartphone. Too many times do we sit at the dinner table, sit in the living room, and your partner's talking to you, and you're just texting away. Turn off your smartphone. Number 2 is go to bed at the same time. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's too early. My wife, my husband, go to bed, and when the partner dozes off, sneak out. Number 3, brew a cup of coffee for your partner. A simple gesture like that. Number 4, bring up a funny moment from the past, something that you both will remember that made you laugh at the time. Number 5 is work up a sweat. It's no secret that getting buff helps you in the bedroom by boosting your endurance, strength, and flexibility. Number 6 is dance before dinner time. Simply, while you're cooking, turn on the radio and start dancing. It's a healthy thing for you. Number 7 is have sex in different places. Simple gestures like, hey, the kids are gone. Let's cook up something different in the kitchen. Number 8 is give your partner a hug. Simple hugs, holding hands, any sort of connection makes you both feel good. Non-sexual touching like hugging and holding hand is just as important as sex itself. Ask a new questions. Number 9. As a couple, you probably spent most of your time chatting about work, your kids, your friends. When was the last time you stopped to ask something new about each other? Everyone changes in a relationship progress. It's likely your partner has different interests and passions from when you first met. So ask your partner about everything that you wouldn't normally ask. Movies, music, even what would they do if they won the lottery. Last but not least is don't ever forget to say thank you. Think about the last time you did something to help out or that your partner made you feel special and you forgot to say thank you. We can never ever forget to say thank you. You get too comfortable with your partner and you forget to say thank you because you think it's a given. Too often couples forget to express simple thanks, whether one of you helps out the other with chores or a simple thing with the children. It could be just for giving you a gift. And have you ever said thank you to your partner for simply being in your life, being part of your life, being your wife or your husband? It is important to express gratitude for this, not just for what they're doing for you, but for who they are. These simple 10 things, apply them to your life. Remember, anything that happens in your house trickles down to your children. So lead by example. Remember that your children look at you as the role model, the hero. So please show them love, respect, compassion. Eliminate the drinking and the drugging and the smoking in your household. I'd like for you to eliminate all that, period, but obviously I can't do that. But if you have a drinking issue, if you have a smoking issue, take it outside the house, because what you do is what they're going to copy. Lead by example. You are their hero. Act like it. God designated you as a mother and a father. He gave you the responsibility of raising children. Take that very seriously. Turn to God for guidance and direction. He will help you, not just raising your children, but anything you do in life. And remember, folks, if you think positive, positive things will happen in your life. A sober today, I promise you, gives you a better tomorrow automatically. I hope to God, no matter where you are watching me, you have the best day of your life. But I hope and I pray each and every time I do these shows, which is just about every day, that you all have a sober rest of your life, and may God bless each and every one of you, individually and as a whole group. May God bless America.